The NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's coming up next.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing, too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft. They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career off and running.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Daniels throwing on third. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Commanders will have a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Daniels on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Running with Eckler again. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. Throwing is Mariota. He's up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motion man left is Brown. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. One quarter score down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Darius Slay with the stop.
textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, Daniels to the air. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds, so we've got third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Commanders dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they gotta hurry. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the pistol, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. He's back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So fourth down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's on the move. Steps up, and he's running with it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake here, Daniels. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Zane Gonzalez. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing here, Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Slot receiver headed left. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. It's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders losing by 4. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Setting up to pass. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
To throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's a touchdown! The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
17, Eagles 14.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Hurts to throw. Able to find Dotson here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.